Hi guys, it's Sunday morning and I'm here at the headquarters in Mazatlan. I hope you're having a better Sunday than I am. I've really been quite upset and distressed the last couple days because I found out a whole bunch of stuff was going on while I was sick that I knew nothing about. And it's got people mad at me. I've never had a bunch of people mad at me before, ever in my life, all my 68 years. And now they're mad at me about something I didn't do. I didn't even know about until 2 days ago. It's just unbelievable. And I've been able to get a little bit of light shed on it. But of course, it all involved asking people for money, to the point that messages were being sent from my phone to make people believe it was me sending them when it wasn't. I never sent any messages asking for money. My insurance was paying for the hospital, for the surgery, for prescriptions. I was still getting my pension. Everything was looked after. And yet, these pleas were going out for money. And someone shed some light on when some money was being picked up at someone's house. She asked, "What do we have? What's he got?" And, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know." Well, the person that didn't know bloody well knew what it was. I feel like without going into a whole bunch of detail, I just feel like I was absolutely sabotaged. And I don't like it. I'm just shocked. Absolutely shocked. And apparently people were being told I was getting 800,000 pesos from my insurance. I don't know where that number came from. That's almost 1,000,000 pesos. I never got anything like that. I never got anything. It was paid, my insurance, which is through the Canadian Air Traffic Controllers Association. I pay 130 Canadian a month for. I paid that for, well, I don't know when I joined air traffic control, 1981, somewhere around there. So I've been paying 130 a month since then. And then they finally had to pay this claim. And within 2 days of my being admitted to hospital, they had spoken to the hospital and were paying the hospital directly for everything. For the surgery, for the semi-private room, for prescriptions. Everything was covered. Everything. But they weren't giving it to me. It was going directly to the hospital administrators. And then I just do not understand what happened. Why requests were being made to look like I was making the requests for money. And I found out a couple other things too that are just, in a word, just shocking. Just shocking, like I was totally sabotaged. So I'm having kind of a stressful Sunday. It's not a good feeling. And I've tried to explain it to the people involved. I don't know if they'll listen to me or answer me or whatever, but boy, I just I'm just totally amazed. I'm surprised. And it's not fun. So that's the kind of thing you never think about when you're really sick. That somebody might be working to sabotage you on the outside. You're kind of more concerned with staying alive. And I was at the point where I thought, boy, if I have a nap now, I might never wake up from it. That's how I was feeling. That's how sick I was. And I was dreading every night, thinking this might be the last one. I never imagined somebody was using that to their advantage. But it seems they were. And it's more sinister than that. It's like when, no, I won't get into all that, but believe me, there's a lot more to it than that. So, well, I'm just going to try and enjoy this Sunday and watch my favorite program, Viva Fry and Robert Barnes, later today, and see the time change back in the East, so it's on an hour earlier today. It's a good thing. And just, I don't know, make the best of a beautiful Sunday. I talked to her this morning. She's feeling better. They said it was bacterial infection, and they prescribed something for that, and she's resting in bed today with a lot of Stratos, which are those electrolyte drinks. She couldn't think. And trying to get rehydrated, and she hopes to go to work tomorrow, so we'll see. But guys, I appreciate you all watching. I don't know if any of this is any interest to you or if it made any sense to you, but anytime you leave a comment in the comment section, I really appreciate it. It helps get more viewers. If you hit that like button, that helps get more viewers. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It costs nothing, and it helps me immensely. Okay, thank you guys. I'm going to go for now. Maybe I'll make another video on a nicer topic later this afternoon. But this is like compelling me to make a video. It's right on the top of my head, and it's been there for 2 days, and it's like, jeez, what's going on? So, guys, thanks for now. Bye-bye.